I believe that's it. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Welcome back to my home, the Chateau Endelouz. This is my guest today, Miss the fabulous Bethany Kidd.
What's up?
This is you gotta talk.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers,
You gotta
you
talk
guys.
right.
I guess I need to move this closer. Hey, I'm not nervous about my first live stream at all. I mean, I've been in bands where people
Yeah.
put the songs live.
You've played for nobody before.
Well, yeah, there's that.
So, Bethany and I, this is a story. We met after I played a Rolling Stone. She had seen me play a Rolling Stones tribute set, and then it was for a charity for Christmas. And then after that, all hell broke loose, and I ended up homeless.
And it's amazing that we never ran across each other.
Yeah, and all the years.
Oh my.
You're
Oh,
the
sorry,
guitarist,
sorry. You're gonna have to worry.
So so in all the years we played several gigs on the same bills and stuff, but never actually met until she needed a roommate and I needed a place to live. So we ended up staying together at her place before I moved into the Chateau Endelouz.
I wasn't sure what I was getting into. I mean, he seems cool online. And,
Yeah, I was
you know.
cool enough online. Yeah, online, it's a whole other person. So today, me and Bethany are going to play some songs by our favorite, or one of our absolute favorites, Graham Parsons. We're going to do a whole bunch of Graham Parsons tunes. If you love Graham, you're in for a treat. And if you don't know who Graham is, well, you probably know him by the
You
end.
know.
Today we're drinking the sweet water as long as there's water, because you don't miss your water.
You don't miss your water. You don't miss your sweet water. I like it.
Yeah.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers, y'all. So Bethany, why don't you start us off with one?
Oh my. This song was probably what made me fall in love with Graham Parsons. Let me check these levels real quick. Can you hear me? Am I coming? I don't feel like
You
I'm. Oh, I wonder if that helps. I feel like it did. I can turn me up. Oh, well then, excuse me. Yeah, it's hard to be your own sound man. This song's called Hickory Wind. In South Carolina, many town paths have been tree. The way used to climb. Now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend and get nothing. Hickory Wind. I started out younger and most everything. All the riches and pleasure. What else can life bring? Makes me feel better each time it begins. Calling me home. Hickory Wind. It's a hard way to find out the trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better said it's calling me home. Hickory Wind.
Very nice, Bethany.
Yeah, I'm a little loud. That's okay. Cool.
It's all right. We're happy to be
Well,
here.
the
I'm
nerves.
happy.
I'm getting through these nerves a little bit. How are you guys doing? I think drinking will help.
Yeah, you can you can let us know, send us a little message or something, tell us how you're doing, let us see it.
I don't want to see these messages until later. I love you guys.
Yeah, that's the thing is,
Leave me a little message for
leave a
later.
little message, tell
I'll
us
take
you're
your
doing
notes
nice.
after the show.
Yeah, just go ahead, make some notes, leave them, and we'll be happy to get to them. And if we ever do this again, we'll adjust via your notes or whatever.
Yeah.
Bethany, is there a story about the next song?
What is the next song? Oh, You Don't Miss Your Water. Well, I mean, it's too bad that Sweetwater's not like sponsoring this.
Yeah, Sweetwater, you had your opportunity to get the Sweetwater. You don't miss your.
You don't miss your Sweetwaters.
If Sweetwater would have sponsored this section would be called "You Don't Miss Your Sweetwater as long as there's water." You don't miss your Sweetwater as long as there's water until your well runs dry. Segment. That's a whole lot, but
I miss my water in Chomps when I didn't pay my water bill.
Oh yeah, we had some fun times together. We were right there on the edge, like two people just.
We went together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
real.
barely even hanging
you
on.
get to be real
Oh, yeah.
with each other. That's
We
for sure.
we learned to be very real with each other, and I think we became such close friends because everything was falling apart, and no matter what, we just kept getting drunk and listening to the Stones as loud as possible. And it worked out. Eventually,
I felt like I learned a lot.
Yeah, we learned a lot. Everything worked out.
I really learned a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this next song.
You're killing with the grammar references.
Right? I know. This is off of Sweetheart of the Rodeo, that Birds album where they recruited Graham.
Yeah, so if you don't know the
Stories
story,
about that later.
Graham Parsons joined the Byrds for one record, Sweetheart of the Rodeo, and at the time it was considered a failure, but now it has outsold every other Byrds album combined because it's such a great...
It's prolific. Yeah,
so it's prolific.
amazing.
So this is one of the songs from the record. I think we're going to do two of them from the record, right?
It's not one that they wrote, but it's one that's good.
Yeah, it's...
In the brinking you really love me, but I was blind, and I could not see. But when you left me, oh, I cried. You don't miss your water. Tell you where it runs dry. You sounded good. I'm happy to have Jackson playing this pedal steel.
I'm happy to have you guys with us too. So
Thanks,
this
Julie
next
Moore.
story, or the next song, there's a story about the next song. Tell them about the next song, and I'll tell the story.
The Louvin brothers wrote this song, and they are some of the first people that were ever inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. And they're from close to where I grew up in Alabama, and they're amazing. But
They are amazing.
and they wrote this song, and Graham was a huge fan. Graham and Emmy did their thing, but there was Charlie and Ira Leuven, and poor Ira,
Poor Ira. He
lived real fast.
So
I know.
the thing was, Charlie was sort of a preacher and Ira was a drinker, but they had this beautiful church harmony and they were brothers. So
harmonies that made me cry, Jack.
yeah, so it's really beautiful. But so the thing is, Ira died. What year did Ira die? 60s, 70s. He died a long time ago.
Either way, he wasn't there at JJ's that night. I'm assuming it was.
No, it
at
wasn't JJ's. So when Charlie played probably his very, very last show, certainly his last show in Chattanooga, but if you look it up, someone needs to look this up.
Jack opened.
I opened for Charlie
Leuven.
And before we even started, I was just tuning up, and I hadn't played a note yet. And Charlie's a mean old man, and so I offended him in some way. And he snaps at me, "You call yourself a pedal steel player," which at the time I was like, "Could you at least let me play a single note before you get that out?" But he didn't. But now, if you go to my website, the Soundcore website, that's one of my quotes: "Is you call yourself a pedal steel player by the famous and infamous Charlie Leuven of the Leuven Brothers."
I love it. I love it. And I had no idea, and I was just discovering the Leuven Brothers. I heard them on some bluegrass station.
And I was so mad at
that's
him.
amazing.
I was mad at him, and she had this. What?
I was living with Jack at the time, and I posted a video about the Leuven Brothers and sour grapes.
Yeah.
He was like, I have a story about that. But apparently Charlie Leuven didn't like Jack steel playing.
Did not. Well, he didn't hear it yet.
Just
He
by
hadn't
the
even
looks
heard
of
yet.
it.
Something about me just set him off.
Yeah, well, I miss Charlie, miss Ira.
Yeah.
But Graham and Emmy did this song of theirs. Make sure I'm in tune. All right, this is Cash on the Barrelhead.
Wait, no, that's Castle.
Got in a little truck that I can't see. Gonna go in clean house, loving on the street. When the judge read the verdict, was a guilty man. Said 45 days, 40 days in a cage. Said that we can't show the best son. You make a choice, you're 21. No money down, no credit pay, no time to chase you. I'm a busy man. 40 days in the jailhouse, 4 days on the road. I was feeling mighty hungry, feeling heavy low. So the Greyhound come, still count the pound. Before I got to my seat, driver called my arm. He said that we can't show the big son. That so break down, one made a run. When the engine stop and the wheels go roll, if you can't show barrelhead, take it down the road. Said that we can't hold the barrelhead, son. If you make a choice, if you're 21, no money down, no credit play, no time to chase you. So busy man. To chase you, I'm a busy man. You're late, I love it.
I'm gonna make some adjustments real quick, but
Make some adjustments. Am I loud?
Well, no, you're loud. Yeah.
I'm loud. Well.
Maybe turn up number 4, the white knob on 4. So this next song is not by Graham, but it is about Graham.
It is about Graham.
Tell them the story. I'll set the.
All right, you set this up. All right, so I'd only kind of heard Graham Parsons' name in passing, and so I wrote this song one early morning, and all the words. It was one of those sort of an origin story for me, and it's pretty common in your country music catalog. But it came to me, and I got done with it, and I called it "The Last Sweetheart of the Rodeo." And so when I got done writing the song, just to make sure nobody had ever written a song by the same name, I Googled "The Last Sweetheart of the Rodeo." So that's when I came across Sweetheart of the Rodeo. And
So you hadn't heard
no,
a Sweetheart of the Rodeo?
not a bit.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
No. That was the way I discovered it. I'd written a song, which I felt wrote itself, let's say.
And so also, I'm making a record right now that it's kind of a rock record, but I've already told Bethany and I've talked to a couple other people. After that, I'm going to try to really make my own Gilded Palace of Sin style record, which is one of their records. So I'm going to try to make this record, and we're hoping to use this song, or at least one of Bethany's, but I'm really hoping that this song makes it to that record.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that idea. And thank you for being a part of it, Jack. And, I felt like I wrote this song when you were living in the house, and you wrote a few songs while
We definitely
you were living
wrote a
in
lot
the
of
same
music.
house.
As a matter of fact, today Bethany's been recording with me, doing the new On the Loose record, which I wrote mostly at her house. It's about, like I've said, it's about me and a girl, and about Orpheus and Eurydice. But I wrote it all at Bethany's house because we were so close, and I sure needed her at the time, and she really bailed me out. So I'm glad to have her in my life.
And vice versa. You bail me out some, too. So that's the way that the world goes around, I guess.
We'll take it. So this song is written by Bethany. It's called
Well,
Last.
I bailed you out because I'm a sweetheart.
You needed the money.
What? I mean, that too. Like, roommate, I guess. I'll have one. But no, it worked out well for me. My granny picked cotton and my uncle ran shine. My daddy liked to rock it when it happened time. Mama said, look her, you know she's fine. She said, you'll always be a baby, but you're happy young man. I said, when I go around, going, mama, I gotta go. Hey, sweetheart of the rodeo. And I'm trying real hard to be a strict man's wife. But it's hard for a tiger to go drinking those stripes. Then I'm begging for your noise in my power. But a paper cowboy's gonna break my heart. Yeah, when I forgot to bucket, baby, I gotta throw the last sweetheart of the rodeo. Call my name, and a few more sparks when it was flame. Spring nights now on the road, with the glitter on the dust and the cold night sun. Yeah, well, it seems that was a restless soul, the last sweetheart of the rodeo. The last sweetheart of the rodeo. Thank you, Jackson. I love all the pedals.
So great. So you got to check Bethany out. Her band she has two bands. She's got the Tennessee Tremblers.
Tennessee Tremblers is Honky Tonk, and I'm also part of Jerry Grant and the Corruptors.
She's the singer of Jerry Grant and the Corruptors, which is confusing sometimes because her name's not in the band. But
well, I'm
she's
featuring.
There.
It's featuring.
Featuring Bethany.
So, I've always been a team player, though.
Yeah,
I'm happy to just corrupt.
And she's great. She's gonna sing on my new album. She sings great with Jerry.
I think I'm gonna sing with you now. You get to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna switch now. We're
I get nervous.
Yeah,
You want to notice them as a
So here we go. We're about to switch.
Sorry. Oh my. Oh no, I didn't.
Switching.
Switching, swap it up. All right. I'm not gonna play pedal.
So
steel,
Bethany's
though.
pedal's still playing.
I wish. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you came
At
by.
the chateau.
At the chateau. You know, I miss the rock house.
Oh,
I really
chateau.
do.
What's that? Am I allowed to call you that?
I don't know if you. So we're gonna do 2 more Graham songs, and I get to sing.
Is that,
these.
it's a different album. All right.
We're moving
to
to
Gilded
we're
Palace.
moving to my favorite. One of my favorite albums of all time is Gilded Palace of Sin by the Flying Burrito Brothers.
So when I got deep into Graham and Jack was living across the hall, he, I guess I turned on Gilded Palace of Sin and had been listening to it that morning. And he wakes up and says, kind of sleepily, I can't tell you how many times I've woken up to somebody playing this song, this album.
And you can ask Ruby any time that I had to go to bed or try to like turn it down at night, I always put on Gilded Palace of Sin. So I bet Ruby heard it 500 times. So this goes out to the girl.
Oh.
No affection were the words that stuck on my mind when she walked out on me for the very last time. Oh mama, sweet mama, can you tell me what to say? I don't know what I've done, and I'm feeling so afraid. In a cold, dirty room, that's where I found myself, with a bottle of wine and some pills on the shelf. Oh mama, sweet mama, can you tell me what to say? I don't know what I've done, and I'm feeling so ashamed.
That was Juanita. I love that song. Thank you, Jack, for. I'm the one that wanted to do this Graham thing because I'm deep in her face. I get in my little faces.
I'm glad you did though, because you know, like it's good to have challenges. We could have just came out here. We could have and would have just came out here and bled you the most beautiful Stones set and some of the songs we did today.
Been a lot of,
but I feel like
hand motions.
You do not take the truck.
Pointing.
I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at you.
Paranoia. Sorry.
What's going on? What's happening?
We love some Rolling Stones, but the Rolling Stones love Graham.
The Rolling Stones did love Graham.
Alex Chilton loved Graham.
Alex Chilton loved Graham. So this is going to be the last song today. Throw a little tip in the thing if you can. Sure, help us out. Thanks for tuning in. This song is off Gilded Palace of Sin. It's called Hot Burrito Number 2. It's done by. It's also done by big star Alex Chilton. My favorite. They do it once, so that's. I've always loved this song, and when I heard that one, I was just in love. And I have to say, when when I came back from my California trip, the whole album I written was about this California trip. And when I came back, me and Bethany played. Remember, we played at the Moxie that night, and you were like, I was a mess. I knew everything wasn't going to work out. Bethany was like, whatever you're going to play, do not play it. It was about 4 in the morning when you came up.
Couldn't play Hot Burrito.
So about 4 in the morning, she decides, hey, we should do Hot Burrito #2. And I remember I was so drunk, I was staring at my hands. And I was like, I have to figure out this song before the next night. And I sure had a lot of trouble with it, but I feel like we nailed it that night. So this is Graham Parsons' Hot Burrito. This will
be mostly Jack.
This is the Flying Burrito Brothers Hot Burrito #2.
You do a great job. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming, man.
Oh, did you drop something?
I have to turn the lyrics over the right way. We're gonna need those. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Thanks to my guest, Bethany Kidd. Appreciate
that chord that's
yeah,
popping all
that
night.
old
But
popping
thank you
chord.
guys.
But thanks for coming. Y'all have a wonderful 4th of July. I hope we enjoyed our Cosmic American celebration. Be safe out there. Don't lose your heart out there.
Or anything else.
Or anything. Keep everything with the fireworks. Keep it all. There it goes.
Jesus Christ. Hey, we stopped mine too. I was looking at mine more.